you so much. My name's Tammy Freeman, and I'm the Handbell director at St. Matthew's United Methodist Church. We're just right outside the Beltway in Annandale, Virginia, and behind me are the carol ringers. The first piece we played is an arrangement of O Come, O Come Emmanuel by Matthew Compton. We've had so much fun with this piece. It's mostly in 10/8, goes into 12/8 and 2/2 for a little bit, but it's just got this really great driving rhythm, and we've had a blast putting it together. The carol ringers are part of a long-standing tradition of handbell choirs at St. Matthew's. 14 high school students from 4 different high schools practice every Monday night for 2 hours. They're stuck with me. Most of them have been ringing since the 3rd grade. They are also active in other music ensembles, sports, club sports, honor society, Boy and Girl Scouts, community services, and mission trips. The next piece we're going to play for you is O Little Town of Bethlehem. It's arranged by Kathy Mockelbust. O Little Town of Bethlehem was written by Philip Brooks, an American Episcopal priest, in 1865. In that year, the Reverend Brooks took a trip to Israel, and he saw Bethlehem and its surrounding fields on Christmas Eve. This peaceful view eventually inspired him to write this Christmas hymn, in contrast to other Christmas hymns that emphasize the glory of God as seen from a grand chorus of angels. This work emphasizes the quietness of Christ's birth, unseen by the rest of the world. The final stanza is a prayer for supplication that Christ come and be present with us. We've had a very busy Christmas schedule. Our December started on November the 26th with a concert at our church, and we were at on December 10th, we were at Capital One Hall with the Fairfax Choral Art Society, and if you ever get a chance to hear them, they are phenomenal. And then we were at Green Spring Village at the Retirement Center on the 17th. They performed, they played for the Christmas Eve service at the 11 p.m. And now we are here and thrilled to be here with you on the Millennium Stage at the Kennedy Center. It's been busy and it's been an awful lot of fun. The next piece is called Cold December Flies Away. It's arranged by Douglas Boyer. It's an energetic arrangement of a traditional Catalonian carol. It uses percussion and mallet techniques to convey the anticipation of the season, and this setting uses 5 octaves of handbells, chimes, and percussion. Thank you so much. We had extra help from our percussionists, Nate Valakid, Genevieve, and Nick Hansen. So as you know, handbells are a percussion instrument. How many people play handbells? Anybody play handbells out here? Yay, our people. They're a percussion instrument, and there's lots of different ways that we can make sounds on them. And we're going to do a little bit of that right now for you. GBDF if you're ready. we're going to do first, one of the stop techniques is a mallet technique. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like pizzicato on strings. Then there's a thumb damp or a pluck. The thumb damp, you literally put your thumb on the bell. The pluck, you're going to grab the clapper and fling it with your thumb. The bass ringers tend to do the plucking, and the upper ringers tend to do the thumb damps. So nice, but a little bit softer. Then we've got the martellato and the martellato lift, one of the really harder things. It's a very percussive sound. You ready? 3, and then a boing. 4 martellato and a boing lift. 1, 2. And we always have to caution everybody's like, not too hard, not too hard. There is an echo ring, and it is what it sounds like. It's a wah-wah. We did not practice this. They're just looking at me like, what are we doing? Our next piece is one that you will recognize. It is Sleigh Ride. Our arrangement is by Martha Lynn Thompson. Leroy Anderson wrote the music for this song during a heat wave in 1946. Arthur Fiedler premiered the song with the Boston Pops. And in 1950, Sleigh Ride, the words were added. Originally, it wasn't a tune that was sung. We hope you enjoy our arrangement. It helps when you're married to a trumpet player. Every year it's like, who gets the slapstick? Who gets the slapstick? Well, Angela won this year, and she got the slapstick for the year. Our final piece for tonight, well, first let's do a couple more of our techniques. We could literally do techniques all day, all day. Our ring touch is our most percussive and our hardest sound. You literally slam the bell against your chest and try not to hurt yourself. So could we do, if you're ready, 1, 2, 3, ring touch, 2, ready, go. Yeah, you can get bruises, but you know, it's our art and this is what we do. The tower swings are lots of fun, and they're dangerous in our church because there's a brick wall behind us, and if you swing it down too far, yeah, it gets expensive, but they're really good about it. So we're going to do swing, pull. 1, 2, ready, go. Hear the echo? And then one of our favorites is the gyro, which is exactly like it sounds. We have a version of Dancing Queen, and it's got all this above your head. So much fun. Our last piece for the carol ringers before we bring the peace ringers up is We Wish You a Merry Christmas. This is arranged by Valerie Stevenson, and the original carol was from 1830, and the original lyrics were, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, a pocket full of money and a cellar full of beer. Our version includes a lot of percussion, and if you watch Nate up here in the front, he's a one-man band all to himself. Thank you, that's loads of fun. It's been hard to get him not to practice the slide whistle. It's like, no, you've practiced the slide whistle, you've warmed up the slide whistle, we don't need the slide whistle. This is hopefully going to be an extremely efficient and quick set change. We're going to bring up the Peace Ringers, one of our adult groups. Our handbell program, this is a really exciting year for us. It started 50 years ago. This is our 50th anniversary. 50 years ago, Nancy Capel, who will be coming out in a couple of minutes, and Nancy Capel started this program with just a 2-octave set of handbells and a couple of adults, and she expanded it to, at one point, she and I had 10 choirs. Now I have 6 choirs, And Nancy has retired, and she enjoys now ringing with all of us, and she rings in both this group and one of the other adult groups. So it's been fun. I joined St. Matthew's about 25 years ago, and we've had a great time going all kinds of places, ringing bells. Our choirs are very active in the community. They play every Sunday for church service. Christmas concert venues have included the Kennedy Center, the State Department, the Salvation Army Drug and Rehabilitation Center. We always go to at least 2 or 3 retirement homes. We have an annual dessert concert. It's in February. It's February 26th. And our theme this year is Date Night Under the Stars. So you can come and have nice dessert and listen to wonderful music on that theme. Of the Raleigh Ringers, if you've ever heard of the Raleigh Ringers, anybody? Come on, Handbell people. They are a great group. They're a community group, and they will be playing a concert at our church on April 6th. If you want to see handbells on steroids, it's the Raleigh Ringers. We have a combined spring concert, and we tour every summer. This last summer, we went to North Carolina. We played at some churches, some retirement homes, had a very nice time. Everybody gives each other, at the end of the tour, we give each other paper plate awards. My paper plate award was the professional staller, because this is what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to you all while they're setting up. And they're still setting up. The first piece that the peace ringers will play is Fantasy on Shchedryk, arranged by Michael Blanton. Michaela Lenovich wrote this familiar tune as a Ukrainian New Year's song. It means little swallow. It doesn't have anything to do with Christmas. That came later. It tells of a tale of a swallow flying into a home as a bringer of wealth in the spring. Since then, this delightful tune has become associated with the holidays thanks to new lyrics that had nothing to do with swallows, but everything to do with Christmas. This arrangement begins with the repetitive and the very familiar Carol of the Bells, and there are wonderful ascending 16th note parallel octaves. There's a 4-note pattern, but then here's the really cool part. Dies Irae is all in the middle of it. So you're going to enjoy that. It's a new arrangement, and we really love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. And now for something completely different. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Our arrangement is by Joel Rainey. It's known, the most wonderful time of the year is a collaboration by composer George Wiley, known for the Gilligan's Island theme, and his regular partner, Eddie Polka. It was written specifically for the Andy Williams Christmas album and was performed on his popular variety show, The Andy Williams Show. He went on to record 7 more Christmas albums, and this song is on every single one of them. The song's popularity, paired with the singer's fondness for gaudy sweaters and holiday specials, earned him the nickname Mr. Christmas. Our arrangement by Joel Rainey features Carol Workman, who is our director of music, on synthesizer, Genevieve Hansen and Dan Freeman on percussion, and we hope you enjoy it. The instrument that ended that was, we have choir chimes. We have lots of octaves of choir chimes, and they do the little finger thing on the side for a little bit of a vibrato. Loads of fun. Our next piece is I Wonder as I Wander. It's arranged by Fred Graham. I wonder as I wander out under the sky how Jesus the Savior did come here to die. For poor, ordinary people like you and like I wonder as I wander out under the sky. Fred Graham wrote a thoughtful and beautiful arrangement, starting with the first verse in a simple, straightforward statement of the melody in response to his idea of solitude and sorrow. It becomes more complex about 30 measures in, and it's reflecting the activity at the manger, crowded with wise men, farmers, and shepherds. It ends as it started, with quiet reflection, and listen for the melody of We Three Kings that gets woven throughout. Our arrangement is by Hart Morris. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree was originally written by Johnny Marks and recorded by Brenda Lee in 1958. It has since been recorded numerous other music artists. By the 50th anniversary in 2008, Lee's original version had sold over 25 million copies. An instrumental version of the song appears as background music in the 1964 television special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which exclusively featured music written by Johnny Marks. It can be heard in the scene where Rudolph first arrives at the reindeer games and meets the other reindeer named Fireball. A fully sung version of the song would also appear in the Rankin Basie's 1979 Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July. The song was also used in the 1990s film, and we all remember that, Home Alone, when Kevin pretends that there's a holiday party taking place in his house and discourages burglars by making up a fake party. The song was used in a DVD set to Disney cartoons, Pluto's Christmas and Mickey's Christmas Carol. Our final piece is Wizards in Winter, and it's arranged by Hart Morris. It's an instrumental track by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, released on the 2004 album, The Lost Christmas Eve. The record continues the tradition of its two predecessors by telling a tale of loss and redemption, this one encompassing a rundown hotel, an old toy store, a blues bar, a Gothic cathedral, and their respective inhabitants, whose destinies are intertwined by a single enchanted evening in New York City. And here's the narration from that. And so it was, in front of this hotel, our angel did finally arrive. And standing on one corner was a young man who caught the angel's eye. He had a small group of children gathered around him there, who were all quietly listening, which for children is quite rare. He was telling them Christmas tales, and each one brought more children near. When they nestled around him on those steps, so each word they could clearly hear, then he told a Christmas story about how all men are brothers, and when that story ended, the children clamored for another. Where does Christmas go when its day is through? What does Christmas do, they asked, and where does Christmas go? Now children have such simple requests, their wishes are quite small, that the young man saw no reason why he could not answer them all. They liked his stories so much, they begged him not to let it in, so he told them about the wizards of winter, whose winter ball they must attend, how these wizards decorated their world with icicles, frost, and snow, and how the dreams of this night beneath it would all magically start to glow, and the snow seemed to obey the young man's every gesture in the cold December air. And as for the wizard's imperial ball, well, they were already there. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your evening here at the Kennedy Center. Come and see us another time. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you for joining us at Millennium Stage. For more information about upcoming shows, please check out the